Lots of souls are wounded, lots of souls are hurting. They are walking in bitterness, they are walking in hatred because they were betrayed by those that they trusted. You find a lady, maybe she didn't know God early enough, and she ended up being hooked up with a guy. And after pregnancy, the guy leaves, and he's like, you know what, I can't continue with you. You know how these things happens, right? But there's one thing I want to tell you. If you are there, you're heartbroken, you feel like it is over for you. I want to notify you that it is not over. It is not yet over. You can use your mess. You can use whatever. Yes, you feel you are a mess. You feel you are a failure. You feel you do not deserve anything. Maybe you got a child out of wedlock. Maybe you got raped. Maybe you are a single father. The mother to your children left you because they felt like you don't even deserve any of their respect, any of their honor, because you have nothing to provide. You don't qualify according to them. What they expect their so-called husband to have, you don't have it, and they leave you with children. Maybe you are a single mother, maybe you are sick, maybe no matter what you are going through. One thing I want to tell you is that in all these things, God sees, God hears, God knows. It touches his heart. He understands you very well, more than even you understand yourself. And the only thing that God is interested in is you rising up to your call, you understanding what he has called you for. Don't allow the mess to define you. No. Don't allow your history to define you. Don't allow what you have gone through to define you. Allow God to define you. Awake, O sleeping Zion. It is a time for you now to stand on ground and say, enough is enough. I am going to use this mess as a message to another soul. I'm going to use whatever I have faced. I'm going to use my story to win that soul, to touch that life, to save that soul out there. Don't continue in your bitterness. It won't help you in anything. And one thing I have realized is that the person that you're so much embittered towards, the person that you hate so much, they are continuing with their lives. They even have forgotten that you exist. In fact, to them, if your name is mentioned, they are like, who are you even talking about? Because the thing happened long ago, but you're still carrying it in your heart. And unfortunately, if you die in that state, you're not going to make heaven. And I normally tell people there is nothing in this life that is worth you missing heaven. Pay every price, forgive, let go, and let God. Don't try to fight back. Don't try to defend yourself or to prove a point. No. Just release everything. I know it is hard. They say that it is easier said than done. But let me tell you the truth. The moment you learn the tactics and the kind of a way that the enemy uses to trap you, to bring you down, then you will take life more serious and you will realize that it is even easier for you to forgive than for you to continue carrying it in your heart. Because it is a wound you have inflicted yourself with, and this wound is not healing. Now, can you just imagine, maybe you got an accident and the wound refuses to heal, and it starts bringing up, these things that normally pass and all those things, and at the end of the day, we realize that that would will start bleeding worms because it is fresh. And in fact, it has not even been bandaged. Sorry, it is still flesh. Nothing has bandaged it. It is still visible. It is still, you see, your heart is bleeding. That is why, even if I have met people that are like, I can't marry a man called like this. I can't marry a lady called like this. What happened? Because my ex, my aunt, my uncle, my whatever is called like that. I can't bear that name around me. It is that person, not the name. And the person that you're even carrying in your heart has nothing. In fact, they have even forgotten about you. You know what? The enemy is so crafty. Let me tell you the truth. The enemy will use someone to put you into a in a position whereby you're almost dying. You feel like it's over for you. Then the next moment, the enemy will make this person forget that they did hurt you. You're the one that is not carrying that hate. You're the one that is carrying all that pain in your heart. But for the enemy, He has already made the other person forget, and the person is continuing their life. Then maybe one day when they are just there, they'll be like, hey, there is one that guy that has stopped talking to me for years. Let me just reach, and the person is like, you this and this, and the person is, when did I even do that? They have forgotten. Please, even if that person is still doing it, forgive. That is why Jesus was so intentional, and he said that you have to forgive 70 times 7 per day, not per month, not per year, per day. And it is not like you count my own, that is one. You count another person, so the one that has now wronged you for the 498th time, you will carry that person. No, it is per person. If I have wronged you, do you think I can wrong you for 490 times a day? It's not possible. No matter how much I try, it is not possible. So that is to tell you what Jesus was trying to teach us is that forgive. It is never going to benefit you if you continue carrying. That's why he understands. Yes, God understands that we are just, we are mortals, we are flesh, we are blood, we have emotions and all that. But one thing he says that do not allow the sun to go down still in your anger, because the enemy strikes. And if you give the enemy a foothold, he will make a stronghold out of it. May God give us wisdom in Jesus' mighty name. Thank you so much, family, for being part of Such Encounter. I am your host, Triumphant JT, and until I come here next time, Shalom.